Interview, Augusto.
Augusto, looking back in your debut season in 2023, was there a moment or a time or a race where you thought, okay, I'm settled, I feel confident, I can fight now?
Well, there's been one for sure, that was Le Mans, where I felt very good since the beginning of the weekend, I have to say. But of course, on Friday, I didn't know what was going to happen, and the fourth position in the end on Sunday was incredible. But also I felt good at the last part of the season. I felt fast. I felt like I had the speed, so I felt comfortable riding the MotoGP bike, and just missing the final result, like the fourth in Le Mans was, like I said, was incredible. But I felt good during the last part of the season with the bike and everything.
When you reached the end of the season in 2023, was it like the end of a whirlwind of emotion and thoughts and lots of analysis? Because it must have been a pretty crazy time in your career, taking everything new on board at the highest level.
You don't realize till you finish the season, until you are at home and you analyze everything and all the season. But it's been hard and long. But obviously, I'm happy with how things went in the end, because there was an improvement every race, and I was gaining speed. I was gaining confidence with the bike. As you said, was everything new, and there were a lot of things to learn. But finally, I felt ready to face this new season with all the knowledge from last year. I feel ready now.
Can you try and describe to us and MotoGP fans what it's like to do a rookie season of 40 races? I mean, it must be tiring at points, it must be frustrating at others, but it must also be exhilarating and fun as well.
Yeah, well, it's fun when you have good results, like always, but it's hard because there's a lot of new things, and you need to be very, very, very patient and trust the process, trust the rookie process. It can last a lot of races or maybe the whole year. You have to be confident on the small steps, So you have to know that you are making those steps, even if you're not seeing them. So it's been hard, but once you finish the season, you analyze everything. I realized that, the steps were made, and for sure we are ready to take the next step for this year.
Was there one place or one circuit where you really felt the force and power of MotoGP, where it kind of made you think, wow, this is pretty impressive?
Well, all the races from the beginning of the year were like, every time I was on the MotoGP bike was like, wow. Every time out of box on the pit lane, once I switched off the pit limiter, was like, wow, this is super powerful. But then you get used to it. But I remember one race like in Misano, like we're coming from big trucks and maybe low grip tracks, and I remember Misano like small track again and with a lot of grip, and I felt the power again. So yeah, you never get used to it.
Did the off-season help when it came to that analysis and that post-season chill-out time where you could think about, okay, this is what I need from the bike to be a bit better, but also from myself, this is what I need to work on? And what conclusion did you make?
Yeah, sure, it helps, and you have time to analyze everything, and we know our weak points and our strong points and what we have to work for this year. Being a rookie, every track was a hard point. Like I felt like I was on a new track every time I was on Friday on the MotoGP bike. I knew the tracks, but with the MotoGP it was completely different. So that's what I'm looking forward to for this year. Fridays, we need to put a lot of input there, because it can decide all the weekend because of the Q2 and everything. So that's an important day, and we need to have a step there. And I think we know it, and we are working on it.
In 2024, you're not a rookie, but you're still so close to the beginning of your career in this class. So I think that's something important for people to remember, right? The learning never stops, as the cliche goes.
Yeah, sure. I don't feel like I was feeling when I won the Moto2 championship, like with the bike and everything. So I feel like I need to learn a lot of new things still, and keep learning and have the patience to keep growing on this class. But for sure, my target is to be at the front, as I have been some races last year. So be more consistently at the front, and I think we have the possibility to be there.
The Red Bull GASGAS Tech3 team let you learn and adjust in 2023. Do you think this year you're ready to play a bigger role? You're ready to give some evaluations and new parts to help a bit more in the development of the bike, as well as try to get the results?
Yeah, for sure. Already last year, even if it was on delay, I felt immediately the difference, and I think we were doing a good job analyzing everything and also choosing what was best for for myself but also in general for the bike, for the performance. And I think we're doing, all the KTM group, we are doing a great job, and I think we're improving a lot the bike and everything. So I think we can have a good year this year.
Off the bike, you were busier than ever, I guess, you know, with media responsibilities. MotoGP was also doing more promotion activities. You were representing a brand new brand in the sport. How was that experience for you?
Obviously, I'm super proud to be like partnering with Red Bull this year on the bike, and you know, like a dream come true, being in MotoGP with Red Bull and GASGAS, and it's a dream. So yeah, it's on our hands now to perform. We have everything, so let's go for it.
Lastly, you know Pedro fairly well. What's he like as a person, as a racer, and what's this season going to hold in store, do you think?
Everybody knows him. I think he's a super talented rider, and I expect him to be fast as he was already in Valencia since the very beginning, already in Sepang test. I think he has a lot of days to adapt to the bike and the track, and he will be competitive for sure for the 3-day stage then with everybody. It will be good for the team, I think, as it was when we were together in Moto2. We want to win each other, and we push each other to the limit, and in the end we reach a level at the end of the season that was awesome in Moto2. Yeah, looking forward to this year with him.
Thank you.